Hi everybody, it's me, Legar Relaxin, also known as Chino and Artie. I'm going to be talking about a video game that was released by Interplay. I miss that company. Interplay, they release games that are very, very cool, like Descent and Heart of Darkness. Hey, what's up, Pippin? How you doing? My friend from Canada. I actually gave Pippin a copy of my personal copy of Heart of Darkness because that person's a big fan, and I gotta say, so I gotta give it away. So I do giveaways, and then I'm gonna be talking about now a game released by Interplay. It was released on PS1. It's called Cyberia, and this game was very, very cool. It was ahead of its time, and Cyberia was a very cool game. Right now I'm having it run right now. It's a full motion video point and click adventure. And at the same time it's a shoot 'em up, so you use your mouse a lot. So this kind of game reminds me too much of a rail game, and at the same time mixing it with, when I say rail game, it's like House of the Dead, or Area 51. You shoot a point and move the mouse and shoot. So, see? And then after that you point and click your way to your, because it's an adventure game. Now what's inside the box is a sleeve cover, and then let me open it. I like how it says Interplay. See, this alone right there, you can, Now what you get is the game, the manual. See, that's what's inside the manual. The game is right here, and this game is actually released on the PlayStation 1 and Sega Saturn. It's the Sega Saturn. The PS1 was basically a PC port. Yes, it was a port. And there you go. And it looked very simple. It's not really attracting. People thought that it might have been like a flying game or a simulation game when it's actually a point-and-click adventure. Then there's a competitive upgrade. Complete this form along with yourselves. Get to qualify for a $10 rebate. You get if you have a sale receipt from Rebel Assault or 7 Guess. This is actually weird because Rebel Assault was the worst Star Wars game I ever played until they made Part 2, which was more of an improved version. Wait, discounts, Interplay store, software, So it's one of those. Look at this. You guys have to mail and use your own stamp, and you're supposed to be getting demos when I never did. Then they had the strategy book. You can order, get a copy, call them. And Cyberia installation guide, because it's a DOS game, so it would teach you how to make a DOS boot disk if you have to, creating your system config.sys or your auto exec file, auto execution file. And then the storybook. What is this? A storybook? Yeah, so it gives you a background of what's the story about. So this is the prelogue, so you basically just have to read it. It's a storybook, not graphic novel, like usually when you play games it has a graphic novel. So this is actually the game. So it's a point and click adventure, and it was very, very popular back then. And a lot of people liked this game, and it was so cool because it was futuristic, and I liked the first game. Then after that, I'm gonna get there because the first game was very nostalgic and it was cool and everything. And what happened now? They made a sequel, a forgettable sequel. I mean, you play as this guy, and then I'm gonna be doing the unboxing of that too as well. Put you right there. Now they made a sequel, Cyberia 2, but it's very hidden when they say number 2. It's just called Cyberia Resurrection. And this was never, it says, an experimental leap of cinematic realism and gameplay from the original million-copy bestseller, because the first one was a bestseller, but the sequel basically killed the franchise. It's more of a shoot 'em up. Look, this is before Halo. Okay, before drones. Look at this. It's called Cyberia 2 Resurrection, and it's only Windows 95 compatible. And this game was not released by Interplay. It's actually released by Xtrix. The people, it's actually a game engine, so they released it themselves. It was distributed by Virgin Interactive this time. And this is when you point and click. You see, move around, and it's very cool. That's actually in gameplay. This is before, you know, Resident Evil style gameplay. You move your character, but it's railed enough that you're not walking around hitting walls, etc. You make a right here, and then you come across characters and you talk. But this is the sequel. The sequel is more action than the first. The sequel is more of a rail game than this style, the classic, best-selling. So Zach's back now. What you're seeing right here is actual gameplay. The thing about it, I don't have this game installed, so I might make a second video about it. The thing is, the game was heavily cropped with a widescreen because the widescreen was so wide that I remember it chops off, and then you have to point and shoot, and you're just shooting and shooting and shooting. Eye-grabbing 3D graphics sucks you right into the game. No, the 3D I'll just. Okay, you see that how it says popping 3D graphics, alright? No, it sucks you right into the game now. But let's see what's inside. I know people have been asking about Cyberia for me to do a review about it. Cyberia, let me see. Oh man, this is actually hard to open. Okay, see, I haven't even opened the game. I mean, played it. I mean, I played a downloaded version of it, you know, illegally cracked, but I actually bought the game finally, just to have to my collection. Look at this, and it's heavily sealed, and you get 2 CDs instead of 1. This game was never released on the PlayStation nor the Sega Saturn like they did in the first one, so you get the same screenshot like from the box, from the rear. Then you get your instruction manual. You don't get that book, the book to read. This is actually an instruction manual. You don't get a book, nor a graphic novel. Getting started, installation, because this is a Windows 95 game. Remember now, this is not a DOS game. So now it's just showing you how to install it and having sound issues and stuff like that. Cyberia 2, Resurrection, Strategy Guide. Every month, CGR delivers. This is Computer Gaming World magazine, and they give you a CD every time in each subscription. There's another called PC Entertainment offer if you want to subscribe. Now we don't. I remember those magazines. I miss them. I have a bunch of them downstairs. They're still in their packet with the CD-ROM, with demos or even betas. That's before even its release. I actually had Resident Evil beta. And here's the mailing. I'm tired of these. This one's actually free postal. So register to win a free shirt. Wow. And then you put your name and etc. Registration card. All I can say is that this is how the gameplay is in the first one. And you see, you get simulation as well. You get an all-in-one packet. You get a Cinemaverse. When I say Cinemaverse, you get to play walking around, basically like Resident Evil style. Then you point and shoot, click and gun them, and then simulation. I mean, look it up on YouTube. They have a lot of videos on it because if you're a true nostalgia gamer, you would know this game. So Cyberia is a great game, and I have it right there in my collection. Then there's some other titles that don't make any sense. Let me see. I'm gonna dig to it. There's a game called Cyber Judas. You are the president and the prey. The sequel to Shadow President. Now they're really trying to put that name Cyber, and it's identical to the same box as Cyberia. They really copied it. They're trying to really attract gamers. So it's identical size box, but it's not by Interplay. And this is a. Let's see what's inside. Well, you play as the president. That's what you get inside. Look, I'll tell you this. I heard the game was so bad, I haven't even opened the game. I haven't even played it, but that's what you get inside. Look at the graphics on that. It's just basically, you get full motion video, and most of the time you're going to be sitting on the computer with this map, okay? And installation guide of playing it on Windows 95 because it's a DOS game. And I bought this game for 99 cents. There was a store that was going out of business, and it was just one of those anime stores in the mall, and they sell PC games, and they were overpriced. I remember this game was actually being sold for $39.99, and after that, the store was going out of business. It's called Cartoon Field. Yeah, that was called Cartoon Field, not Garfield. And it was a cool store. I mean, I used to buy my anime cartoons there. I actually have a few of them over here, and they were going out of business, and then they sold their games for 99 cents. So I have $5. That's 4 games right there, and I still had $1 for a burger. But thank you guys for watching. This is my review of Cyberia, and there's some knockoffs out there trying to attract you because of the success of a previous title that has nothing to do with your game. You know, that's all I can say.